Hello, in this video I'm going to talk about one of the most fun new sets I like to use on my tactical Bladestorm video, and that is the Jerensi's Bladestorm. This comes from one of the newer dungeons from the Fallen Banners DLC. This comes from Exiled Redoubt. I will say there's one little drawback from this set, and that it has 2 lines of penetration, which is a little excessive, but this set is still a lot of fun to play with. The damage that this can ramp up to if you build into it is really, really high. I'll sit here and I'll buff up real quick so I can get back into that, and we can get the idea of that. As you can see, you can get this to go really, really high. This damage hits in a 10-second window, so it really can get up into crazy high. Even if you were to, for example, let's get the weapon damage there going. As you can see, it gets very, very high. Almost 60,000 in 10 seconds. That's really high for a proc set. So the subclasses that I'm using, I highly recommend pairing Gravelords with the Sorcerer Stormcalling. And the reason why is Gravelords buffs damage over time, and Sorcerer Energized passive buffs the physical damage. So those two things can really get this set to really hit really hard. So what you do is you have to be in combat. While in combat, you cast an ability on the ground. So this is very similar to the Orphean the Tactician set. So I'm going to put the barb trap on again for this because it doesn't have a very large animation that will cover up what this looks like. So I'm just going to come over here and swat this guy, and then I'll drop. There's the Bladestorm, as you can see. Now that was with the Tactician helmet. I'll take the helmet off here. That way that doesn't proc. And you'll be able to see the Bladestorm without the tentacle in the way. So I'll just trigger combat and I'll drop the barb trap, and there's the Bladestorm right there. Now another cool thing about this is other players can see that. So in PvP that might not be great, because then they can see that they need to stay out of that because it's an absolute buzzsaw. But in PvE, for example, you can really chew through some ad pulls with this. I mean, it is very, very strong and potent. And I mean, just to give you an idea, I will pre-buff with my normal stuff here, and I'll just go through a rotation with just the Bladestorm on. And as you can see, that all the damage numbers that pop up with this are just crazy. So if you're interested in the build that I'm running, I already have made a video on this build. It's called the Tactical Bladestorm build. Check that out if you like the numbers that you're seeing right here. But this is truly a really, really fun build to run. And the set is really, really fun. I eventually am going to farm some other sets to try and pair with to see what other combinations I can get. But if you like this video, thank you for watching. Check out my channel for other stuff, and I'll keep making videos. Thanks a lot. Bye.